And although I have oily skin, I am going in with a hydrating foundation. I still need that extra control, you know, because I'm an oily girl at the end of the day. This is so scary for me. I just go in with bronzer. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Janelle Veronica and I post makeup videos twice a week on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. So if you absolutely love your makeup, make sure that you subscribe and join the family here in Makeup Land. For today's makeup, I want to do a cute cranberry eye moment, like a nice burgundy eyeshadow, low shimmer on the lid, maybe a vampy lip. I haven't decided if I'm going to go nude or go vampy on the lip, but we will get there at the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and prime my skin, jump in, put a look together, see if we like it, see if there are any products that we don't like, if there are any products that we're definitely going to buy, and yeah, that's it. So I'm going to start by priming with my L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. This thing, white packaging is so cute, but it gets so dirty when you're doing your makeup. But again, as I said, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. Alright, so we are all primed. I'm going to powder my primer down for the extra oil control and matteness on the skin. I'm going to go in with my Black Opal Soft Velvet Finishing Powder in the shade 600 Dark. Do you guys powder your primer? Have you ever tried it? If you haven't, you should definitely give it a try. Like if you like a matte makeup base and you find you get a little oily throughout the day, yeah, just try powdering your primer and see if you like it. Just a light layer so it doesn't make the makeup look cakey or anything like that. Alright, so I'm going to put this one side. I'm going to come back to this a little bit later. I'm going to move on to foundation now. And although I have oily skin, I am going in with a hydrating foundation. This Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation is the only hydrating foundation that I can use. It is such a beautiful formula, and for some reason when I use it, I find it works just like if I'm going in with a regular foundation. It doesn't make me oily or anything like that. So sometimes I use it. Like I did my retinols and stuff like that last night. And when you do your retinols, your skin can get a little bit dry. So I'm just going to go in with a hydrating foundation today. It says to massage the tube to make sure you blend everything together. I'm just going to dot that on. And I'm going to go in and blend that out now. The shade that I went in with is 440. I'm 440 in the Fenty foundation. And as much as I'm going in with a hydrating foundation, as you can see, I still went in with a mattifying primer and powdered my primer down, because yes, it's hydrating and it's good. It doesn't make me oily, but I still need that extra control, you know, because I'm an oily girl at the end of the day. Alright guys, we are all blended out, and look at that. This foundation, so beautiful. If you're one of those girls that really don't like to powder your foundation down, Look at the material. It is absolutely stunning. Now I'm going to move on to concealer now. This is the JUVIA'S Place concealer. The shade that I'm going in with is number 12. Now, as usual, I'm going to let my concealer dry down a little bit while I quickly contour. This is another JUVIA'S Place product, the JUVIA'S Place Shade Stick in the shade Catsina. Such a beautiful, wonderful contour shade. So on the cheekbones and around the forehead. I'm just going to go in and blend that out quickly. You know, do you contour every day? Some days I contour, and then some days I just go in with a bronzer because I don't really want to be that sculpted. But I'm a contour girl. It's only on the rare occasion where I don't contour and I just go in with my bronzer. This blends out so easily. You know what? I don't normally contour my nose. This is a big step for me. But I'm gonna gently contour my nose today. This is so scary for me. I just go in with bronzer. No, it's fine. Ooh, it looks cute. I might be a convert. I like that. I like that. And I'm going to switch to my callus sponge and blend my concealer out at my chin. It has been drying down long enough. Onto the forehead. Down the nose. Alright, we are all blended out. Another Fenty product, the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Honey 05. That is what I'm going to use to set my concealer down. Alright, and hope you can see, but that is, let me make sure you can see, that's the shade of the powder. As it says, honey is the name, and it's a nice golden honey colored powder, and I love this powder. It is so good. So I'm just going to go in with a light layer at first, just to mattify. Now you can leave it here if you like your concealer to still look a little dewy. You can leave it there after that very light amount of setting. You know, the girlies aren't really setting their makeup like they used to set their makeup. But I go in with a second layer of powder because I like my under eye to look matte. I'm a matte kind of under eye and concealer girl. So with a little bit more powder. I'm not going to bake, I'm going to blend this out immediately. I'm just setting down the bridge of my nose. This complexion is looking good. I actually like the way how this is looking. The contour on the nose, it's very subtle. So probably moving forward, I'll be doing it from now on. I'm going to go in and set my foundation down. I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder in the shade 375 Java, and I'm going to go in with a brush today. I think maybe I need to pick up a lighter shade in this powder because it made my forehead look a little too dark. But I'm going to go over that with bronzer right now. So hopefully the bronzer will bring it back. And it was just saying how much I like my complexion. I don't normally go in with this Maybelline powder. I normally go in with my Fenty powder in 450. Or my Maybelline Fit Me in 365 nutmeg. But let's go. This is the JUVIA'S Place Bronzer Duo or Palette in Dark. Starting with the darker shade. Then I'm going to switch to the lighter shade and go a little bit higher just to blend like a transition for the bronzer. Right, I'm gonna go in with, normally for my nose sculpting with the bronzer, I go in with the lighter shade. I want a more defined nose today, so I'm gonna go in with the darker shade. Alright, that's nice. Did we bring back the forehead? Is the forehead looking too dark? It's looking okay from here. So hopefully we were able to rein it in and bring it back. But let me do my brows quickly off camera. Come back and get into an eyeshadow look. Alright guys, so brows are done and feeling more like a human, less like an alien. I'm gonna just prep my lids for the eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, the matte finish one in the shade Deep Olive. Just a little bit on the lid, don't need too much. I'm religiously going with this e.l.f. concealer because it's matte and it dries down and I don't need to set it with any setting powder. That's why I like it as an eyeshadow base. Cool. Today I'm gonna just keep it simple on the eyes, a simple eyeshadow palette. This is a Nika K palette that I'm going in with. I recently started following them on Instagram. It's like a small, not too large makeup company, but they have some cool products. I've used their products before. This is the Mocha Mix eyeshadow palette, and as you can see, I have used this palette before and I like it. I'm gonna start by just going in with this brown shade and, you know, using that as a crease shade. And this is my Morphe M434 brush that I am going in with. A little bit on the outer V of the eye as well. Alright, I'm going to go over that with a lighter brown, this shade in the bottom of the palette, just to try to lighten that up a little bit. Alright, lovely. Next is a lid shade. For my lid, I'm going to go in with this. It's like a plum shimmer shade in the top corner of the palette. Beautiful. I'm just mixing the two browns together, this one and this one, just to go back through the crease a little and on the outer V of the eye. Just in with a clean brush. Now I'm blending everything through the crease. I'm going with that, the darkest brown in the palette, and just blend that under the lower lash line. For a little bit of black pencil, black eyeliner, this is the Revlon Color Stay Sharp Line, a liquid pencil. I'm just going to do like a very small wing, a baby wing. You know, just to darken up the outer edge of the eye, make it look a little bit more sultry and defined. Alright, so I'm going to put my lashes on. For lashes, they're already out of the pack. This is the second time I'm using them. The Eyelure London Definition Lash Full and Bold Style 126. I wear them so often I don't even need the box to know what lash they are. Alright guys, so lashes are on. Lashes are on today. You know, the next step is blush. This is the Palladio Matte Blush in the shade Velveteen. Now I'm going to apply my blush a little higher up today. I'm feeling a little blush heavy, like I really want to blush the complexion up. If you don't like a lot of blush, like I do, you know, you can go in with how much of a blush you want. Alright. Nice. Moving on to the under eyes, I'm going to go in with the Morphe M554 tapered paddle brush. Dip into some of the Fenty setting powder. Shake the excess off. And go in and press. On your forehead. I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray just to set and keep everything in place. For lips today, I'm going to go nudie pink on the lips. I'm going to start by going in with a Nicka K lip pencil in the color called Plum. Next, Palladio lipstick in the color, what's color? Smoky Rose. It smells good. And then a NYX Butter Gloss in the color Strawberry Cheesecake. I think this look could do with a little bit of highlighter down the bridge of my nose. So I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. Baked highlighter. This one is in the shade Apricot Glow. Alright guys, and that is the makeup look all complete. I hope you guys really like it. It took my time today with the makeup. Now as I said, I'm going to get a lighter shade in the Maybelline Super Stay Powder. This one, 35 Java, was a little bit too dark, and especially when I went around my forehead, but it looks okay. I think we were able to rescue it, bring it back in. The eyeshadow is cute. The perfect lip to go with this and I think this look is so perfect as we transition more now out of summer and into the fall months. There's still a little bit of color, you still have pink, but it's not like a bright green or blue or orange, or well, you know what, orange for fall hits. I'm probably going to do some orange looks when we're in the fall period as well. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for yet another video. I will see you in my next one. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Join the family. We are all about the makeup. So until next time, I want you to have a fabulous week. Be fantastic wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.